Hey guys, Nova Joe here, and you'll have to excuse the surroundings. I'm in my kids' classroom. My kids are homeschooled, and we have a classroom in the basement, so you're going to be surrounded in this video by storybooks and board games. So anyway guys, excuse the surroundings, but I needed a table. I'm going to do an unboxing. We have a table here in this room, and I have a lot better lighting in this room than in mine. But anyway, wanted to unbox a new purchase that I've made. You know, people collect different things. Some people collect knickknacks, some people collect sporting memorabilia or hunting gear, as well as guns, things like that. I collect video games, and this is a purchase that I've mulled around for a while now, and then just like the perfect deal just came along and I decided to do it. So you know, I had a good year last year selling some stuff and earned a good deal of money last year, so I guess you can say I'm kind of splurging on myself a little bit, and I just wanted to share that with you guys here. I thought it'd be fun. So alright, let's go ahead and get into the unboxing. Alright. Okay guys, sorry I'm a little out of frame here on this, but I had to get the box in it. This is a pretty good sized box. Alright, let's go ahead and get into this. I'm hoping it's the right thing. I haven't even looked into packaging yet. It just actually landed on the doorstep less than 30 minutes ago. I just thought it'd be fun to do an unboxing here. So I might open this and it might not be what I thought it was going to be. So I'm hoping it is. It should be. All right. I don't know if y'all can. I'd say you guys can see right now exactly what it is from the green that's showing through. All right. Oh my gosh, this is heavy. Alright, there we go. I purchased an Xbox Series X with the Ultimate Access, whatever you want to call it, where you get Game Pass for 2 years as well as Xbox Live Gold for 2 years. So just a good deal showed up. I'd mulled around buying one for a little while, but just hadn't bitten, basically, as they say. And checked my email, and I had a deal from GameStop that I really couldn't pass up. So here it is, the Xbox Series X. And supposedly it has, I guess everything's in the box, I'm guessing, or they've already put everything on the system, but it's supposed to have, like I said, 2 years of Game Pass Ultimate, which means I'll have all kinds of games already at my disposal, and we'll have the Xbox Live Gold that goes with it. So I know what some of you are thinking. Nova, what are you doing? You know that the Earth Defense Force games come out on the PlayStation. I know. I do know. But I really wanted one of these. I have always liked the Xbox. I like the PlayStation, but I like the Xbox as well. I have an Xbox One, which I'm going to give to my son, and he can play his Injustice 2 on it till his heart's content, because that's what he loves on it. And I know that right now it does have the older EDF titles on it, but and right now I'm still good because the EDF 6 is coming to PlayStation 4, and we got World Brothers on PlayStation 4, and we've got the other EDF 2 and 3. Is that what it was? Yeah, EDF 2 and 3 are coming to the Switch, and I got a Switch, so we're covered. All right, guys, we're covered for a while on EDF content, so no fear there. When the EDF titles start going to the PlayStation 5, we'll just have to figure out what to do then. So I'll have to sell a lot more stuff if I want to do that. But anyway, guys, I have now got an Xbox Series X, and so, okay, I'm going to open it up here and see what's inside. Alright, let's see. It says it's a 4K, 120 frames per second. 8K HDR. Now, well, here's the thing. I have a 4K TV. My 4K TV is 60 hertz, So I'm pretty sure my TV does not do 120 frames per second, but it is a 4K HDR10 television. So yeah, definitely not going to be using the 8K anytime soon, but I will be using the 4K 60 at least. 1 terabyte solid state drive, variable refresh rate, and 4K Blu-ray player. So it does have all that already built into it. So, all right. Man, what's the appropriate way to open this? Right there. Does that pull out? Oh, okay, here we go. I see it. I see it. The fastest, most powerful Xbox ever. Redefined speed with the Xbox Velocity architecture. Play thousands of games across 4 generations of Xboxes. Yeah, this is honestly, guys, one of the biggest reasons that this has caught my attention more than the PlayStation 5 is that my Xbox titles. Now, granted, I know it's not all of them, but my regular Xbox, my Xbox 360, my Xbox One, all those games will go right over to it. And well, most of them. There we go. Well, I think it's like 100% of the Xbox One titles, several hundred of the 360, and a handful of the Xbox titles. But it's the 360 titles that I really want to be able to play on it, as well as definitely my Xbox One titles that I have. So, all right, we've got it all cut here. Good grief, am I even doing this right? All right. Oh, here we go. Ooh. All right, let's see here. Re-angle this a little bit. There we go. Wow. Oh my gosh, this is heavy. This thing is really heavy. Power your dreams. There's the bottom. I can feel the little stand. There's that. I'm guessing they got the Ultimate stuff packaged in with it, I guess. I don't see any cards or anything. Cut the tape here. I know most of you've probably seen one of these already unboxed, but now you're going to see mine. Alright. Don't want to tear the packaging in case I need to pack it back up for any reason. Alright, move this away. Wow. Honestly, I thought it was smaller, but I might be, I guess images on the internet don't always do it justice. So we got a USB port on the front. Got the disk drive. I'm just not into the all digital stuff yet, guys. I'm still a firm believer in physical content, and that's one giant fan in the top. And I don't know if y'all can see it from the video, but I know you've seen the Xbox before. But that green, it makes it look like it's glowing. HDMI out, 2 USBs on the back. That storage expansion. That's the thing that bothers me the most about this, is that storage expansion. It's over $200 for a 1 terabyte. So it comes with a 1 terabyte, and I think there's like 800 gigabytes of it that are usable. So I will definitely be able to put some games on it for a while, but it is not going to hold a lot of games. So I'm just going to have to be picky and choosy, because I am not going to go spend $200 on a 1 terabyte proprietary storage device for this. Now, the nice thing about these is, if you all don't know already, is that you can hook up your already being used hard drives from your Xbox One that have the games on them, plug them right in, and you will be able to use your Xbox One, Xbox 360, and Xbox games that are on that hard drive, on those hard drives already. So the good thing is that you don't have to use the internal storage on this to use the last 3 generations of games. So the last 3 generations of games can be stored on your traditional, less expensive external hard drives, which I have, and you can play them from there, and then just set up and just leave the main internal solid state drive for the Xbox Series games. That way you can take advantage of the increased loading times and the decreased loading times and boot up speed and everything for those new games by having them on the solid state drive. So there is the system. And lay it down there. What we got here? A little get starting guide. And you got HDMI ultra high speed. I'm wondering if these are the exact same as was with the Xbox One. You got your power cable. And here we go. Another awesome thing about this that helps me is that the Xbox Series X is compatible with your Xbox One controllers. And since I already have, I think it's 4 Xbox One controllers, they're all compatible with this. Whereas the PlayStation 5, you gotta buy additional controllers, and they're expensive, guys. I don't know if you've seen the prices on them, but they're like $65, $75 a piece. And I just don't have that. And so to know that I can use my Xbox One controllers with the Series X just helped me make my decision a lot faster too. Save a lot of money that way. Whoop. And so here's the new controller, which I know you all have seen already, but it's got the kind of like the Elite D-pad. It's got a kind of like a capture button here. Feels the exact same. Does, other than it has texture, whereas the Xbox One controllers are more smooth. These have a texture to them that the Xbox One controllers don't have. And the buttons, or the triggers, there's nothing glossy on this other than the buttons. The buttons are glossy, and that's pretty much it. On the Xbox One, the triggers are kind of glossy, but on here they've actually put some texture on the back triggers, and it's kind of weird, but the LB and RB triggers here on the top, I don't know if you can see it or not, but so you get close enough, they don't have any texturing up here where you normally would use your finger, but right here going across the back side of them, which I guess some people would push the button like that. I'm more of a on top presser. It's got a little bit of texture there on them, but and it's been upgraded to the USB-C, so no more micro USB. And it still uses batteries. But you know what, guys? I don't dislike this. I recently replaced the battery in a PlayStation 4 controller, which required me to disassemble the controller with a screwdriver and install the battery, but make sure that nothing else fell out of place. And I mean, some people say, well, just go buy you a new controller. Well, I don't want to buy a new controller. I spent $65 on those PlayStation 4 controllers, and I just want to be able to replace the battery in them. Well, you know, a lot of people hate this. They think that you need to have rechargeable batteries. Honestly, I think rechargeable batteries, built-in, non-replaceable rechargeable batteries, are a detriment, because some people aren't going to take their controllers apart, and then their controller's useless when the battery is no good. I mean, yeah, you can say you can plug it in, use a cord, but people don't want to do that. People want to use wireless controllers. So at least with Xbox, at least for now, you can just put some batteries in them. Get you some rechargeable batteries, put them in there, and then when they're dead, swap them out for some other ones. I mean, granted, I know it's an extra expense to have to go buy the batteries, but in my opinion, what's worse, buying batteries, buying like a one-time purchase rechargeable battery set that you can use hundreds of times, or having to go buy a new controller because you either don't know how to disassemble it to put another battery in it, or you're not willing to do that. So, I mean, but you know, to each their own, guys. So, got the controller, got some paperwork, but that looks to be it. Now, granted, it's supposed to have Game Pass and all that other stuff on it. So the only thing that I can think is that it's already on the system, or it'll be attached to my account when I sign in. So guys, there it is, the Xbox Series X. This was what I wanted to unbox and show you guys. This is my purchase. So if you all have if any of you out there have an Xbox Series X, want to give me some pointers on it, I would love to hear. I mean, granted, I can get on YouTube and watch some videos and hope I hear some good stuff, but if you guys know some stuff I need to know about this, let me know in the comments below. I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. Stay tuned, more to come. And as always, take care, God bless, and keep on gaming.